Hello everybody, I'm Peter Globe, but now I'm going by overhaul. Now I'm making a video today on Kaminari being the traitor in UA. Now some of you are going to be asking me why am I making a video on Kaminari being the traitor, because I already made a traitor video. Well, two reasons. First one, that video was going in with every single student, but this one's going to be specifically on Kaminari. And the second, well, my favorite YouTuber, Tekking 101, has made a contest and I wanna be involved in it in some way. At least one of the people who was making a video, and I'll be very happy if Tekking could, make at least some kind of notifications. So anyways, let's get on with this favorite video. Now the first thing I'm gonna be discussing is Kaminari's quirk kind of being the best quirk to use for you, a traitor that's not a teacher. Because it could possibly, granted, Kaminari's a traitor, he could have a lot more skill with his quirk than we give him credit for. So he could hack into the devices to a point he could be hearing whatever teachers are discussing and get informations which would make him be able to know about where and which are the top heroes at the Force Training Camp arc. That way he could just have pretended to be shocked, then send out information, even though I was stated that everyone that had a phone could have done that. He could also use his quirk to hide the fact so no one would be able to track if there was any student that called. And he could also use that in a way that if he ever slipped up and got himself caught on camera or something, he could erase the footage of him in the camera so no one could actually use it or anything. That way there will be no evidence at all. So yeah, his quirk could counter all that uses. Now some people are going to be asking about his weakness, but I don't even think his weakness was there to be when it comes to these type of things. I think it was just there to be in attacking ways, for example, because I'm pretty sure there's a lot more electricity to destroy a robot than to make an electric barrier around a message to send to someone. Now let's talk about also his weakness. To me is I'm pretty sure I already stated, but it's stupid and it just screams to me he's the traitor. So yeah. Now let's also discuss his room, because let's just say mainly with Soji, they use his room as the example because there's nothing, so if he ever wanted to sneak out, he could do it without any noise. Well, my reasoning is, if Kaminari does actually need a device or anything just to make 100% sure that when he hacks or when he sends informations, the heroes will not be able to detect it, he could have a device that could blend into his room very easily if anyone ever noticed that, because they would be like, seriously Kaminari? I know your room always seems to be full with stuff that you wouldn't exactly need. You could just thought that it was trendy, but you seriously, what even is this junk? So yeah, that could also get rid of the whole. That could also be used for him, but somehow. And now to his story possibilities, because let's all be honest to ourselves. It's the one that's going to have the most storyline sense. That'll be like a Scooby-Doo mystery. In previous episodes, they do something, then find clues, and then they put it all together in the end. So that could also be what coming up in the story with Kaminari. Now, let's go. First evidence could be used is in the UHA air attack, where when a villain, basically electric type villain, who a lot of people seem to say it's also the fall guy for the generating electricity, but I'm pretty sure Kaminari was the one that was only checking to make sure. So if he is the traitor, he could just have lied there's someone generating electricity if anyone else tried it, he could also do it himself. So yeah, there's electric type villain. Say, I kind of feel like family with electric type users or something like that. So I don't really want to kill him. But I will if you girls would, don't let me kill you. So it's either you to die or he dies. And because they're being heroes, they just let that be or it be. Now that basically says to me if he killed these two, he would keep Kaminari alive. So if Kaminari was the traitor, he would come out alive, and that would make good logical sense. So yeah, they could use that for that, and it's possible that guy knew and the entire group knew. So yeah, that could explain why he would kind of have an easy way out, because for a random villain to have some kind of excuse line like that just doesn't make sense. Now, the next thing is the whole in the Stain arc. A lot of people use the fact that he's called Stain Cool as the reasoning, but since we'll see pretty soon actually, that's a common opinion amongst people. They can debunk that, but I feel like when he said I think Stain was pretty cool, could be seen if there was anyone who would could be convinced to join the League of Villains. Like Jill, for example, saying, I know Stain is cool, but you cannot say that in front of leader, something like that. That would be that. Then in this fortune camp arc, I already expressed how he could hack and already knew the information, so he could send them before or later. So that way he could. So it doesn't really matter. Literally, he could give, and then he could be completely unaffected. How he could go into the forest and go into an area where there is nothing, because he would be informed. So yeah, there's no real reasoning for him to be in there anything more. No, the only other story thing is in Cultural Festival, where he could also be considered trying to see if Jill would listen to him, because if he's able to convince Jill to, make a performance which she doesn't like to do, he could also convince her eventually that she'll join the League of Villains or something. And now let's go to the further storyline possibilities, and that being, what if it's true? Well, example, since it's gonna be implied that Jiro, Kaminari, and Koda have a romantic triangle, that could also be a way they could use it. Like, for example, Koda is a traitor and Jiro is completely heartbroken, and to the point that she may even consider the point that she would actually want to do whatever it takes to get that heartbrokenness fixed. So she may consider joining the League of Villains. But Koda, and possibly Zuko and whoever would try to build her back up so she would not go the dark path. And that would make sense for Koda, because that would give Koda some character development, which he's in desperate need of. Which makes a lot of sense. And there are a couple of other the ways Kaminari could go by story concept, and to be fair, Jill would be the big part of those, because if Kaminari is the traitor, Jill would be affected the most by that, at least in fan fiction territories, but you get what I'm saying, right? Now anyways, I hope you like this video. I hope you're gonna leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more videos in the future. Sign out, and I hope you saw this video and you liked the Tekking 101.